Pokemon has been around for decades at this point, with many games coming out along that time, and there's tons of weird or useless facts to go along with this series. I've made a few videos like this in the past, and every time I think I talked about every useless fact there is, I find out about more. So today let's talk about some more useless Pokemon facts in this video, and of course be sure to leave a like if you want to support the channel and subscribe for more Pokemon videos. In Pokemon Red, Blue, and Yellow versions, you'll find this trainer with a Voltorb standing around in Cerulean City. They don't really do much, but in Fire Red and Leaf Green, the Pokemon accompanied by this trainer was changed to be a Slowbro, and they were moved to be in front of this cut tree, which was also moved over to the right slightly. You need to be able to use the Cut HM outside of battle in order to get through here in Red, Blue, and Yellow, which you can do by beating Misty. Now, you don't normally get the Cut HM until after you reach the SS and help the Sailor out to get it as a reward. So in Red and Blue, you can technically skip this whole Nugget Bridge area and the rival fight by trading over a Pokemon with Cut from another game after beating Misty. In Fire Red and Leaf Green, this trainer is blocking the tree, so you can just trade over a Pokemon with Cut, and once you defeat Lieutenant Surge, the trainer will move over to be closer to her original spot in Red, Blue, and Yellow. This is an incredibly small detail, but it did help get around a potential sequence break with trading Pokemon, although there are quite a lot of other sequence breaks in Pokemon, thanks to the ability to trade. The Repel item is a very useful tool to help you travel across the land without encountering wild Pokemon every couple of steps, unless you want to walk around and stop to cut the grass every time like you can in some of the older games. The weird thing about Repels though is that Max Repels aren't actually better than Super Repels like you would imagine. Super Repels cover 200 steps for 500 Pokédollars, while Max Repels cover 250 steps for 700 Pokédollars. Super Repels break down to costing roughly 250 Pokédollars for 100 steps, while 100 steps of a Max Repel would cost 140 Pokédollars. I really don't know if this is an oversight or why this is. The prices were changed in Generation 7 though, but they both had their price increased, and the Max Repel still isn't the best bang for your buck. There's a failsafe in Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver so you don't get trapped in Cianwood City by this NPC who gives you a Tentacool that you can teach Surf if you don't have a Pokemon with Surf on your party. There is a similar situation that can happen on Route 226 in Pokemon Diamond and Pearl though. There you can trade a Finneon for a Magikarp on an island located on this route. Finneon can learn Surf, but Magikarp cannot learn Surf until it evolves into Gyarados. If you don't have a fishing rod or any way to level up the Magikarp you just traded your only Surf Pokemon for though, you will be trapped on this island. I can see this happening accidentally pretty easily if you really wanted a Magikarp and missed out on getting a fishing rod at this point in the game. So let me know in the comment section down below if you ever accidentally got stuck here or ever accidentally got stuck anywhere else in a Pokemon game. Lumio City is one of the largest and most confusing cities in all of Pokemon, but luckily they have a taxi cab service that goes all around the city to take you wherever you need to go without having to get lost. The taxi cabs cost money though, and if you enter a taxi cab and don't have enough money to pay for the cab at the end of the ride, the driver will get angry at you and challenge you to a Pokemon battle. The lesson to be learned here is don't be broke in Lumio City or people will want to fight you. In Pokemon Black 2 and Pokemon White 2, they added the Pokestar Studios. Why? I don't really know why, because no one seems to like it. The coolest thing about the Pokestar Studios in this game though is that if you head east towards this tree, you can just surf on it. It's only for one tile though, and so you can't move around or anything like that, but it's just as useless as the Pokestar Studios itself. In Pokemon Fire Red and Pokemon Leaf Green, when you check the summary of your Pokemon, they will do a little jump when their cry plays. If the Pokemon has lower HP, the jump will be shorter, and if the Pokemon is paralyzed, it won't jump at all because it's literally paralyzed. Other status effects don't seem to do anything though, but it would make sense if poison Pokemon maybe had a distorted cry or something like that, or maybe if frozen Pokemon didn't jump at all, because they're literally frozen in a block of ice. Pokemon have different names in each language, except for English and Spanish, which are the same, mostly so their names make sense in each of their native languages. Some of the names of Pokemon in English though mean some weird things in other languages though, like Snorlax translating to booger salmon in Swedish, and Surskit, which means sour crap in Swedish. Imagine playing Pokemon Fire Red for the first time as a little Swedish kid only to have your block path by booger salmon that you need to get a flute to get it to move out of the way. You also need to play a specific song on the flute, and I have no idea how you learn this song or where you learn to play the flute, but that's another question for another day, I guess. If you're running through some grass, each step you take is a chance you will encounter a new wild Pokemon. One thing you might not know though is that if you turn in place, you can still encounter wild Pokemon without moving to a new tile, and they won't count as a new step. This of course isn't exclusive to grass, and it works pretty much anywhere you can find a wild Pokemon in the main series Pokemon games. This is pretty useless for places where your steps don't count. However, in places where your steps do count, like in the Safari Zone in Fire Red and Leaf Green, you can take advantage of this. So let's say you're shiny hunting for a Chansey or something in Pokemon Fire Red Safari Zone. If you hate yourself, since it's one of the rarest Pokemon to shiny hunt in that game, you can save some cash by just turning in place to get your encounters. The Pokedex categorizes each Pokemon by color, something that we go over with more in my color-based hardcore Nuzlockes, like this one right here that I did with only gray-colored Pokemon, or this one that I did with only purple-colored Pokemon. But some Pokemon have had their official colors changed. Not many of them did, but some examples include Shellos and Gastrodon East Sea, which were originally listed as purple but are now blue, Arceus, which was gray but is now white, Mega Audino, which was pink and then is now white, and Meowstic, which was white and is now blue. All of these Pokemon who had their colors changed were from Generation 3 onward. However, the only Generation 3 Pokemon to have its color change was Castiform from white to gray, and its Rainy form to blue and Sunny form to red, which you might have expected. There's some other weird anomalies when it comes to Pokemon's official color as they categorize them by the Pokedex, especially with some Generation 1 Pokemon which interestingly enough were never changed, like Vulpix, which is somehow brown, the Alakazam line, which is also brown, and Butterfree, which is white. I don't really know how this works exactly, but I think they decide the color for each Pokemon based on which color dominates the surface area of said Pokemon, which would explain why Butterfree is white and not purple, but I still don't understand how Vulpix is brown and not red. Flygon is a pretty popular Pokemon that is also seen as a strong Pokemon, but its base attack stat is only base 100, which is the same as Trapinch, its base form, while the mid-evolution of this evolutionary line in Vibrava only has 70 base attack. This is one of the more well-known stat anomalies, but did you know that Duosion has 125 special attack, the same as its evolution Reuniclus, which is higher than Zekrom, Genesect, and Mega Venusaur even, and Cranidos has 125 base attack, which is very high considering it is a Pokemon used in the very first gym in the Sinnoh region. In Pokemon Red and Blue, you can't access Cycling Road unless you have a bike of course, but there is a pretty easy way around it. If you just keep trying to walk past this guard as he stops you and press B and left at the right time, you'll just walk right past him and be able to get onto Cycling Road without actually owning a bike. Once you set foot into the actual Cycling Road though, you just magically appear on a bike. How? And can go down Cycling Road freely. The Pokemon Archeops has a base stat total of 567. Archeops' Pokedex number also happens to be 567, making it the only Pokemon as of right now that has the same base stat total as its Pokedex number. To go even farther with this, in the Dewey Decimal System, of all things, you know, that thing that libraries and stuff use, they use the number 567 as the number used for fossils and cold-blooded vertebrates. Archeops' Generation 5 fossil counterpart even, Caracosta, is Pokedex number 565, which isn't the same as its base stat total, but 565 is the number used in the Dewey Decimal System for fossil arthropods, I don't know if I'm saying that right, which is used to describe crustaceans and sea fossils, which Caracosta is of course based off of. And those are just some more weird, useless, or obscure Pokemon facts that don't really help you much if you know them or not. I'm sure there's still tons and tons of other weird facts out there that we didn't discuss in these videos that I made so far, So comment down below with any other cool or weird facts that you know, and of course consider leaving a like if you want to support the channel and subscribing for more Pokemon videos. Check out my other weird facts videos like this one that I did recently too about the weird facts on Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, and also check out my other Pokemon videos like this one right here. With all that out of the way, I want to thank you so much for watching. Hope you have a good rest of your day. I will see you all next time, and bye bye.